The lynx, stealth, speed, and razor-sharp precision. The Wolverine, strength, fury, and unstoppable power. When these two northern assassins cross paths, it's not just a fight, it's a battle for survival in the heart of the frozen wild. The northern wilderness of North America, a world ruled by silence, snow, and survival. Here, deep in the remote forests of Alaska and Canada, two of nature's most secretive and powerful hunters roam, the lynx and the wolverine. Both are elusive, both are fierce, and when their paths cross, the frozen silence of the forest can explode into a deadly encounter. This is the untold story of the lynx versus wolverine, a clash between stealth and brute strength. The Canada Lynx, often called the ghost of the snow forest, is built for winter. Its thick fur, pale as frost, blends perfectly with the snow. Large paws act like snowshoes, spreading its weight as it moves silently across powdery drifts. The lynx's golden eyes scan the white expanse for any movement. Its primary prey, the snowshoe hare, fast, alert, and abundant. But when the hare population crashes, as it does every few years, the lynx faces starvation. That's when desperation can push it to hunt new targets, even dangerous ones. The lynx relies on stealth. Every muscle in its body is tuned for ambush. It crouches low, ears twitching, waiting for the perfect moment. A short, explosive sprint, and its claws strike with precision. But in this unforgiving land, stealth isn't always enough. If the lynx is a ghost, the wolverine is the beast of the blizzard. Stocky, powerful, and fearless, it's often described as a small bear trapped in a weasel's body. Weighing only 30 to 40 pounds, a wolverine can take down prey several times its size. Its jaws can crush frozen bones, its claws rip through carcasses or snow dens like paper. And it fears almost nothing, not wolves, not cougars, not even bears. Wolverines are loners, patrolling territories that can stretch over 200 square miles. They survive on anything they can find, from carrion left behind by wolves to live prey caught in a furious chase through the snow. But what makes the wolverine truly dangerous is its attitude. It doesn't back down, ever.
Winter grips the northern forests. Temperatures plunge below freezing. The lynx moves silently between the pines, searching for movement under the snow. Meanwhile, miles away, a wolverine sniffs the air, its keen sense of smell picking up the scent of blood. A recent kill, a hare, still warm, freshly taken by the lynx. In these harsh lands, every meal counts. The scent draws the wolverine closer, and soon their paths begin to converge. The lynx eats quickly, its sharp teeth tearing through the hare's flesh. But it pauses, ears turning. There's something out there. A crunch in the snow. A low growl rides the icy wind. The wolverine emerges, fur bristling, teeth bared. The lynx's golden eyes narrow. The air between them freezes with tension. Two apex predators face off. The lynx crouches low, tail twitching. Its tufted ears flick toward every sound. The wolverine stands its ground, muscles coiled, growling with the guttural power of a much larger animal. The lynx knows it has the advantage of agility, speed, claws, and timing. The wolverine knows it has brute strength, endurance, bite force, and pure rage. For a moment, neither moves. Then the wolverine lunges forward, snow exploding around it. The lynx leaps aside, lightning fast, dodging with cat-like grace. It lands behind the wolverine and swipes, claws tearing fur. But the wolverine spins with astonishing speed. It slams into the lynx's side, knocking it down. The snow flies in a flurry of claws and snarls. It's a deadly dance, precision versus power. The lynx rakes its hind claws across the wolverine's shoulder. Blood splashes on the white snow, but it barely flinches. It bites back, jaws snapping inches from the lynx's throat. They break apart, panting, circling. Both animals are masters of survival, but their instincts differ. The lynx is tactical. It calculates, looks for openings, conserves energy. The wolverine is relentless. It presses forward until the opponent retreats or dies. The lynx knows this. It has seen wolverines before. They are stubborn, almost suicidal in their aggression. If the lynx stays too long, it could be torn apart, so it changes its approach. A feint to the left, a leap into the trees, snow cascades as it disappears into the branches. The wolverine roars in frustration. It circles the base of the tree, snapping at the air, but it cannot climb high enough to reach its foe. Above, the lynx stares down, chest heaving, blood mixing with snowflakes on its fur. It watches as the wolverine finally drags away the remains of the hare, the spoils of battle. The lynx has lost the meal, but it's alive, and in the wild, that's victory enough. Days later, the lynx moves silently through the forest again, hunting in the moonlight. Its wounds have begun to heal. It is cautious now. Every scent, every sound could mean danger. The wolverine, miles away, digs through the snow to bury what remains of the stolen prey. It marks the area with scent, a clear warning to any other predator. This is its land now. In nature, dominance isn't permanent. It's earned, lost, and fought for again and again. The next time they meet, the outcome might be different. But for now, balance has been restored. The predator and the scavenger, the stealth and the strength, each surviving by their own design. Wildlife biologists studying northern predators have long been fascinated by these rare encounters. Lynxes and wolverines rarely meet, but when they do, the confrontation is explosive. The lynx, Lynx canensis, belongs to the cat family, weighing between 18 and 30 pounds. It depends heavily on snowshoe hares for food. Its long legs and wide paws make it a supreme winter hunter. However, it avoids unnecessary fights. Injury could mean death in such harsh conditions.
The wolverine, gulo, on the other hand, belongs to the weasel family, but behaves more like a bear. It's incredibly strong for its size and has a bite force capable of crushing bones. Unlike the lynx, it thrives on confrontation, often driving away larger predators like wolves or cougars from carcasses. When their territories overlap, usually in areas rich with prey, competition becomes inevitable. Most encounters end without violence, but when food is scarce, the rules of the wild take over. There are no truces here, only survival. The Alaskan winter deepens. Snow blankets the land in silence once again. A lone lynx walks the frozen riverbank, pausing to listen to the wind. Somewhere in the distance, a low growl echoes, the unmistakable voice of the wolverine. The lynx's ears twitch, but it doesn't turn back. It moves on, vanishing into the trees like a ghost. In the far north, every creature has its place. Predators do not hate. They do not seek vengeance. They only survive, guided by instinct, sharpened by hunger, bound by the laws of nature. In this vast frozen kingdom, strength alone isn't enough, nor is stealth. The lynx teaches us patience, precision, and grace. The wolverine shows us endurance, courage, and raw willpower. Together, they embody two sides of survival, the silent hunter and the roaring fighter. Their rivalry is not a battle of good versus evil. It's the balance of nature in motion, the eternal push and pull between power and strategy. And though we may never witness such a clash ourselves, the traces they leave, paw prints in the snow, a half-eaten carcass, a distant growl in the night, remind us that the wild still breathes, untamed and unforgiving. The camera pans out over the snowy forest. The tracks of the lynx fade into the distance. The wolverine disappears into the pines. Snow begins to fall again, erasing all signs of their struggle. In the endless rhythm of the wilderness, there are no victors, only survivors. The lynx and the wolverine, two spirits of the north, forever bound by their hunger, their power, and their will to endure.